a little bit louder, but it sounds really bright today. I've just pressed the multi button on the screen here that gives me a little, it gives you the AS stroke or hyphen FST, and I can see it's very even across everything now, very even from the lows to the highs, so it's a nice blend. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Oh, well, I've just started the stream as well, Dave, just for your information. I can't imagine... I think there's going to be a lot of people nursing hangovers today, so I don't imagine we're going to be very busy, Dave. So it's probably just going to be me and you talking radio unless somebody else comes along. But I see Mike's on Station Master at the moment, so maybe he'll come and say hello. But he might have got a bit salty with me, Dave. I made a tongue-in-cheek comment about a CB lingo on my video. He might not have appreciated it. Over.
Well, he's getting closer. He's on 711. Oh, there we go. Morning, Mike. You're on frequency now. Good morning. That's funny. It's a beauty of Station Master. So let's give him a call. Hopefully he's all tuned up.
Morning, anybody? There's no one watching, so there's no point saying hello. I can't imagine there's going to be many viewers this morning.
It might still be tuned up. I can see his frequency moving a little bit, but no, it was good listening back to the live stream yesterday there, Stu. G8AMC.
Yeah, Roger. I listened to it back about 4 times yesterday. It's just annoys me because I always screw up the audio, Dave, at the beginning. It's probably screwed up now, to be honest with you, but it can't be far off. Because the way I used to do it, I used to use the headphones, would be monitoring on OBS, and that means I would hear what the stream hears, but then it introduces a very small delay, Dave. It's only a small delay on the headphones, which is a bit annoying, so I don't like doing that, but yeah, it's all good. It's only a bit of fun, isn't it? It's not like we're broadcasting live on telly or nothing. It's all just fun, Dave. But yeah, the stream's on now. I think there's one person watching who's probably led in bed watching as well. Actually, it's probably me, Dave, watching myself. But yeah, I can't imagine there's going to be many about this morning. But we'll see how it goes. Mike, not M0. What are you? You're 2E0LWI. Have you tuned up yet, Mike? Over.
Good morning. Fully tuned up and hungover.
Yeah, good morning, Mike. I suppose you were ill yesterday, weren't you? So I suppose the philosophy is, if you have lots of alcohol, that will kill the bugs, Roger.
Exactly. That's what I thought. Oh, I'm not tuned up. Give me a second.
Yeah, no problems. We'll just come back in a minute when you're ready. But yeah, you're coming through loud and proud this way. No problems at all. I'll give you a 5 and a 9 this morning. A lot clearer on the band today than it was yesterday. I'll just put it round to David. Go ahead, Dave.
Sorry, I did double a little bit with you there, but yeah, I'm the same as you. I don't drink, so my head's lovely and clear this morning. I had a couple of 3 Bex Blue, hit the hard stuff, but no, happy days. So let's see if you give him a call back, Stu.
So what, Dave?
Give him a call back. He'll be tuned up now.
Yeah, no problems. No. Mike, 2E0LWI. How copy? Golf 5 Sugar Tango uniform.
Copy this one, Stu, you bugger. Yeah, I've got you, mate. Yeah, good night last night, was alright. Hungover this morning, though. G8AMC Net.
Oh, laughing. You've obviously watched the video back, Mike. I was saying to Dave, just as I saw you tuning around on Station Master, and just before you got here, I said to Dave, I said he's probably not talking to me now after my little tongue-in-cheek comment about the lingo. Over.
I've literally just come onto the frequency when I heard you saying that. So, no issues, mate. It's all good fun.
No, it's all good fun. You only take the mick out of the people you love, Mike. Over.
That's what I keep telling my wife, Stu.
Well, I hope you had a good night, mate. I wasn't drinking. I didn't do anything. I was really boring last night. I was actually watching videos on how to set up the ALC and stuff on this radio because I'd noticed it wasn't quite right. I think it's a bit better today. I'll ask you the same question that I asked Dave, Mike, because you've got the 101D. When you're TXing, whereabouts does your ALC needle sit? Because I've got mine now, sort of just to the top of the white section on the ALC meter, which I presume is where it's supposed to be over.
Yeah, that's exactly right, mate. So the S meter above it, mine hovers on 9. It's quite constant around 9.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, because I watched the video back yesterday and noticed mine was being a bit lazy, and I thought, hang on a minute, we're leaving a bit of optimization on the table here, so I've tweaked it about. But I did do a bit of reading up before I did. I wonder what settings have you got your processor, mic gain, and AMC level set to? Over.
1 sec, I'll check.
Because I've got my AMC set to 75, mic gain is set to 52, and I've put the processor back on there. It was off on the last 2 overs. Processor's on, 1 second. Processor's on 70.
Yeah, G8AMC so my processor's on 60, and my gain's on 80. But I do use a Hale studio mic, don't I? It's on a boom, so I'm sat away from mine, but just from playing with it, my mic gain's up to 80.
Yeah, Roger. And when you press the function button, you get your menu there. Have you got mic EQ? Is that turned on? It's you probably know where it is, but it's just above the function button. 2 up, 2 across. Yeah, well, I've got mine on. I'm not entirely sure what that means in terms of what settings are on or off with that. But anyway, it's on. Anyway, sorry, I'm hogging it. David, microphone to you, Dave. Over.
G8AMC. Oh, that's really interesting actually, because I run totally different settings. I've got my processor at 15 and my gain at 43. EQ on because I wanted to use the P parametric EQ. That's the difference that it makes. So rather than using the top section of your parametric, it uses the bottom 3 sections of your parametric, your P parametric. So I've got EQ on. I've got the AMC at 65 because I want that limiting me so I don't go overboard, because that's what it does, automatic mic control. So it's interesting that you guys are driving the radios a bit higher. ALC typically needs to be about 2/3, so mine fluctuates. If you look at the ID below the ALC, it typically sits at around 5 there. Back to you, Stuart, G5STU.
Yeah, Roger. I read a load of articles online about it yesterday, and I've forgotten the numbers now, but I know Yaesu, they make some recommendations and stuff, don't they, of maximums? Because obviously the lower the AMC, the less drive, and if you turn it down too far, you'll have no power going out. But yeah, I'm looking at Hat Green and what have you, and it's not splattering or anything. There's no artifacts coming off the side of my signal, and yeah, there's plenty of other people across the band, Dave, that are quite happy having a dirty signal. So compared to anybody else, mine looks perfectly fine, Dave. Over.
And you're sounding good, you're sounding nice and bright. And the other thing is, I've got to consider is what microphone you're using. So because I use I'm on the Pro 7 Heil headset, it drives it a little bit harder anyway. So I have to have everything turned down a little bit. But and then it depends on your voice. You know, it depends what sort of frequency response you've got within your voice. But you're both sounding absolutely brilliant. So no bother at all. I like the higher tones. I like more of a DX. Because I can hear it better, a little bit of hearing loss this way. So, yeah.
Morning, Lee. Well, mate, Happy New Year to you and the family.
Lima Whiskey India, with a pause to see if anybody wants to come in.
We've got Lee. Lee's monitoring on the Facebook live stream if anybody wants to say hello, but obviously he doesn't have a radio, Dave. But anybody, QRZ, go ahead.
Okay, nothing heard here. 2E0LWI. With mine, I think what it was is I played about with the settings a little bit because I wasn't quite driving the radio. I've set to 50 watts and it was kind of peaking at about 35, so I messed about with the mic gain and the settings a little bit and got it up and listened to myself on Hat Green. So sat back in my chair now away from I'm probably about 6 foot away from my microphone. So I've had to turn everything up just to make sure that the radio is right away from my microphone. I get decent reports on the audio, so I've not had anybody saying rubbish and what I used to, I didn't see myself on the screen and I'm not flashing all over the place, so I've kind of figured out that the settings are roughly right. So I've just kind of left them for now, but all you can do is play about with it. But you sang well to me, Stuart. Where you've got your settings now, it sounds lovely, so I wouldn't mess about with it too much as long as your audio's driving your radio and you're not splattering everywhere, which you're not, then it's all up, mate. You do sound okay. I will pass it back to you, Dave, because I've just had a bit of a waffle with Stuart, so Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie from 2E0LWI.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, let's put a few calls out, see if anybody else is out there. So this is Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie and company. Calling CQ on 40, over. This is Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie and company. Calling CQ on 40. Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie, AMC Radio Club call. Calling CQ on 40, over. Over to you, Stu, for a waffle.
Yeah, no problems. I'll just say hello to people in the chat. Morning, Lee. How you doing? And Dave, that's you. And Tony, M7C VK. I don't recognise that call sign, so if I know you, I apologise. But Happy New Year to you. Thanks for being there. And feel free to call in and say hello if you're near a radio. But if you're not, don't worry. Happy New Year, everybody. But it's like I say, I watched the video back and it was driving a bit low, and I was talking to I've forgotten his name now, Dingo, a Northern Ireland chap, yesterday. I was helping him setting up his OBS, and we were talking about microphones and ALC, and he was talking about the Heil Pro Plus, which you can't buy anymore, Dave. He's got the Pro 7s as well, but he's got them hung up there. He said he used them once, never used them again. He prefers the Heil Pro Plus because it sounds better, and I think they're just a bit more comfortable, Dave, over.
Yeah, when I was at the show, a lot of people were asking for the cartridges, because apparently on the Plus you can change the cartridges, and that's what they like. So they were asking if we had any and stuff like that. So it's quite interesting that you mentioned that, because it's not available anymore, and that seems to be the weapon of choice when it comes down to the microphone. I mean, I do like these Pro 7s. You can change the inserts on these to an IC, which is for icons, because they have 8 volts on the front there, and then I've got this one which is for the Yaesu, and there's also one that makes you sound like a fighter pilot, over.
Yeah, well, I did wonder what the IC stood for, because I was looking on the MLS website, and I saw that you had to select whether it was IC or not, and I didn't actually know what IC meant, because in the blurb it was talking about condensers and stuff, and I was thinking, does it mean integrated condenser? But I never put 2 and 2 together, Dave, thinking that it meant IC as in IC 7300 or whatever. I presume that's what it's referring to, Dave, is it?
Roger, that's right, yeah. It's specifically, I think ICOM, as the story goes, asked them to produce something that would just work a little bit better with them, and all the mics with the IC that Heil sell are specifically for the ACUs there, and still with the 8 volts. So they have a condensing, is it condensing or dynamic? You know, it's a condensing microphone. So they tend to work a lot better on the ICOMs. And then if I was to use this set of headphones on the ICOM, I need a different lead with a capacitor on it, which just mutes that voltage that sits there on the mic socket there.
Yeah, Roger. Well, there's in my chat we've got M7CVK Tony. He's going to pop out into the shack and see if he can hear us. He's based in Wiltshire. I think he's not in my log, so I've not worked in before. But if you are able to give us a call, Tony, just feel free to break in and say hello, and we'll wish you a happy new year. But yeah, just for any shortwave listeners, as we're talking gear today, it's obviously a bit quiet on the radio, but. Yeah, my microphone is just a Behringer or Behringer or whatever you want to call it, Ultra Voice. It's kind of like an SM50, Dave. You know, like a stage mic, vocal mic. And I was going to get an SM50 or one of these Electro Voice things, but I just could not bring myself to spend all that money, Dave. Over.
No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean, but it's working absolutely fantastic. I kind of not bought into the brand, but I just really like the Heil stuff. I've got two sets of the Pro 7s, one set that I'll take portable with me and away, and it's just lovely. I'm just sitting here on box here, but they've also got the phasing in it, so yeah, it helps with a little bit of when you've got some QSB or if you've got a silent, quite a quiet station there. But yeah, I do hope Tony gives us a shout. So what we'll do is I'm going to pass it to Mike for a waffle with a pause, and we'll see. And Tony, if you're there, just shout in. So 2E0 Lima Whiskey India. Over to you with a pause.
Okay, to Echo Zero, Lima Whiskey India. Good morning to the shortwave listeners. If any of you do get a chance, get yourself on and have a shout in. Have a waffle. I'm still rough at those 3 days. Still full of a cold. I was suffering last night. Plenty of alcohol. Need to sort that out. But yeah, I did message you about the 400 and would it fit the ND100 desk mic. I have just ordered a 400, which will come in the next couple of days. So it's very much I've got a 2 and 2 radio in the shack. I've got a rest of it, but it's a bit poor on the menu. So it's a bit of a pain, to be honest with you. So I wanted something a bit more year to it to sit next to the 101D. So I've ordered one. So I'll be using that on Wires X with the open spot 4. And today I'm going to stick my core linear up in the loft, 270 core linear. It's sat in the shed doing nothing. It's been sat in there for months. I did have it outside on the floor. It was a bit of an eyesore. But I'm going to shove it up in the loft and just see if I can get into the local repeaters on that. And get posted tomorrow. That's from Martin Lynch and Sons. And yeah, express delivery, so should be here the following day. But yeah, I don't mind using the ND100 desk mic with it, so I'm gonna look into that. I had a quick look on YouTube, see if anybody's connected up an ND100 with it, but there's nothing on there, so I'll have to do a bit of research. I don't like holding a microphone, I like a desk mic. I have the little trigger, the Heil trigger, in my hand at the moment, which is alright, the finger trigger, so I don't like the foot switch, I don't like the headset, I don't like having a headset on the ears for any length of time. I'm same when I'm gaming there. It's kind of bugged me. I know the Heil Pro headsets where there's around it, but I just don't like feeling a Heil headset for too long. So yeah, that's the next step. That's the next little task in the chat to see if that works. I'll let you know. I'll pass it over to you, Stuart. Go 5STU from 2E0 LWI with a pause.
Yeah, G5STU and with the group. I've looked at these desk mics for the Asus because I was looking at it yesterday. I think they have like the 3 screws, don't they, underneath the 3. you can adjust the low, mid, and high using the screwdriver. But yeah, talking about people that are wide, Dave, if you look up and down the Hack Green band scope now, you see exactly what I'm talking about. There's somebody just below us that's wide as a barn door, but I don't know if that's just Hack Green. You know, maybe maybe it's not actually like that. Maybe it's just the Hack Green's system. It's just not quite as good as at splitting the frequencies out. But yeah, you do see it quite a lot, Dave, don't you? You see quite a lot of people transmitting with what appears to be a bit wider and splattery than what it should be. There's some perfect examples of it on Hack Green at the moment, but I'm not judging, because maybe that's just the way Hack Green is, and it's not actually like that. Dave, over.
Well, it can be. I mean, I was listening the other day, and somebody was obviously using set up their radio using 4K, because I know the AC 101 can do it, the 5000, and they was warned and everything. Whether they had that turned on or not, I don't know, but yeah, sometimes you can just get a bit of splattery. Obviously my transmission, or the transmission on the 101, comes up, and it's quite tidy. So yeah, I think with the new EACs, with that AMC, if you have it set somewhere between 60 and 70, it does kind of stop all that. But yeah, no, happy days. Well, we'll put a quick call out just to see if Tony's managed to get tuned up in the shack there. So this is Golf 8, Alpha Mike Charlie and Company, QRZ. Mike 7, Charlie Victor Kilo. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming to join us. Good to hear your voice, Tony.
Yeah, thank you very much. Literally, I just turned the radio up. I'm just for a few days now. I did try yesterday, but with all the Christmas lights,
thanks a lot, Tony. Well, there's a little bit of QSB on your signal, but I'm getting you no bother at all direct. So perfect. Thanks for coming to join us. You're about a 5 and a 5 with me with QSB. 5 and 5 with QSB. If you take a standby, Tony, let's see if we can get you across to some of the other guys on frequency. So stand by there for a second, Tony. Over to you, G5SPU.
Yeah, Mike 7, Charlie Victor Kilo. Tony, good morning. How copy? Golf 5, Sierra Tango uniform. Yeah, Mike 7, Charlie Victor Kilo. How copy? Golf 5, Sierra Tango uniform.
Yeah, Tony, anything heard there of Stuart?
yeah, unfortunately, nothing heard. I've got somebody very close on another frequency, that tended to freak you out a little bit. That's what I'm saying, stay with me. Quite close on the frequency. I'm only running 6 watts from the FT818ND. Seems to be deceased, I understand.
Yeah, all received there, mate. Yeah, no, I've got the same. A little bit of information there as well. Well, let's see if Mike can, or you can hear Mike. So stand by, Tony. 2 Echo 0, Lima Whiskey India. Can you call Mike 7, Charlie Victor Kilo?
Yeah, I am getting some scatter now, but when the splatter stops, I can hear it. So, Mike 7, Charlie Victor Kilo. No, it's getting totally wiped out nowadays by somebody who's off frequency.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I've got the same problem here. I might nip up and ask him if they can jog on if it keeps up. Why there, Mike, over?
I'll give one more shout, just see if you can hear me, Tony. Mike 7, Charlie Victor Kilo. Copy me at 2 Echo 0, Lima Whiskey India. Whiskey Juliet and 7 CBK. 250, I think it is, and then everything out this end. That's you, and 7 CBK. Okay, Tony, I've got you there. You're probably about a 5.5, a 5.5. When the other stations start transmitting, it totally wipes you out. So, but when they clear, I've got you about a 5.5. Back to you, Tony, and 7 Charlie, Victor Kilo, Billy 0 LWR. Okay, Tony, I got some of that, but you are being wiped out quite badly now. So, yeah, I've got no issues. I'll wish you happy New Year and 7-3. I'll be back today. Golf 8, Alpha Mike Charlie from 2 Echo 0, Lima Whiskey India.
I can hear Dave. He's talking. It's that Elsie, isn't it? I recognise her voice, Elsie, the Oscar November station. I don't know if she's calling us or calling a station on another frequency, Mike, that we can't hear over.
Sounds like they're 500 up. Anyway, they're coming through strong. They're knocking Dave out as well now.
Yeah, well, I've just given them a shout. Hopefully they move up. Have I got it? Have I got it?
You've got it.
Yeah, I've got it. This is Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie. Mike, did you make that contact with Tony, over?
Yeah, I did make the contact with Tony. They've got the signal when that station wasn't talking. So yeah, he's in the log now. Back to you.
Happy days. Well, we can always move down 500 if it continues. It's just a bit of a shame, you know. It's always good to check out, and we just tighten up on the frequency and just make sure you're not interfering. But yeah, let's put another call out then, and we'll have a little listen and see if we need to move a little bit. This is Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie. Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie in company. Calling CQ, over.
2 Echo 0 Tango Yankee.
2 Echo 0 Tango Yankee. Thanks for coming back to the call there. The name's David, over.
Hiya, David. Operator name this side is Tom. Tango Oscar. Mike, you're a 5 and 9 plus into Caister, Lincolnshire. QSL?
Yeah, all received. You're a lovely 5.7 to 5.8 there, Tom. And welcome along to the G8AMC Skeg stroke neck stroke get together. And there's just a few of us from the radio club and some non-members as well. Everybody's welcome on board. But thank you very much for coming back to the call. And I wish you and yours a happy new year. But what we do, Tom, is we see if we can get you across to some of the other members that are on frequency. So if you take a standby, Tom, I'm going to get some of the other members to give you a call. So over to G5 STU.
Yeah, good morning, Tom. 2E0 Tango Yankee. How copy? Golf 5 Sierra Tango uniform, over.
Yeah, got a good copy on you, mate. You're a 5 and 8. 5 and 8. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, you're nice and loud. 5 and 9 this way, no problems at all. And I'm just looking on the old map. So you're based up in Lincolnshire, is that right?
2 Echo 0 Tango Yankee returning. Yeah, that's right. It's a place called Caister, Lincolnshire. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. I think that's about 200 miles from my QTH. David's down near London, and we've also got Mike on the frequency as well. He's in Manchester, so I wonder if you'll be able to hear him because he'll be a lot closer to you. But we've also got Tony, but I think he's probably cleared now. I'm not sure. But yeah, you're coming through loud this morning, Tom. I wish you a happy new year for 2023, and I assume you're one of the non-drinkers being on the radio at this time of morning, over.
No, I had a bit last night, but I
I got up a bit early because my aerial broke. I've got a GV5RV and it came down in the wind a few nights ago. So I repaired it last night and I was just eager to see if it was working. QSL?
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, well, it's doing fine. It seems to be doing the trick, Tom. But great to get you in the log. Happy New Year and all that. And I'll put it back to David, and he'll put you around to somebody else. So back to Golf 8 AMC.
Thanks a lot. Good contact there. Happy days, and I think our little bit of QRM has moved up, so that's fantastic. So stand by, Tom. I'm going to get Mike to give you a call. 2 Echo Zero Lima Whiskey India. Can you call 2 Echo Zero Tango Yankee Yankee?
Okay, 2 Echo Zero Tango Yankee Yankee from 2 Echo Zero Lima Whiskey India. Copy this one, Tom.
Yeah, I've got a good copy on you. You're 59. Very good signal. QSL?
Okay, QSL, Tom. You're a 5'9 plus 5. You're coming in nicely into, I'm 10 miles outside of Manchester, a place called Saddleworth. I'm right on the Pennine from the Lancashire-Yorkshire border, so 10 miles east of Manchester Centre. But yeah, you're coming in cracking to me, Tom. I'm one of the drinkers and I'm very hungover this morning as well as being full of a cold. Back to you.
Yeah, I think we're doing
Right, just grabbing a coffee.
Yeah, I know your location. I went over the top of the hills on the M62 on Friday. QSL?
Yeah, Junction 22. I'm not too far from there, so yeah, you know roughly where I am. I am in a valley. I don't do too well on the DX side of things, but Europe tends to work reasonably well. But yeah, cracking signal there, Tom, so I wish you a Happy New Year. Hope you sorted your antenna out this side. I'm using a magnetic loop from Seroma Zone. It's only 2 metres high off the ground. But yeah, it seems to do the job. I've had a G5
Morning.
RV.
Is Mike on? Yeah, I think so. Morning, Bill. Happy New Year.
Something with a little smaller pattern on it.
Sorry if I've missed anybody. I don't think I have.
I think it's a solar panel for some reason, but well, I'm carrying on thinking that. Back to you from 2E0TYY from 2E0LWI.
Yeah, all good. Then, yeah, thank you very much. Happy New Year to you and everybody out on the frequency.
Awesome, thanks for the contact there, Tom. I've got you in the log. All right, I'll pass it back to Dave. Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie from 2 Echo Zero Lima Whiskey India.
Yeah, lovely job. Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie. Mike 7 Charlie Victor Kilo. Tony, can you give 2 Echo Zero Tango Yankee Yankee a call?
Yeah, give it a go. 7 Charlie Victor Kilo. Operator Tony. Tango Yankee Yankee Tom. Can you hear me, sir? Thank you. Yeah, I've got you. You're about 5 and 7 to 5 and 8, but I've got 5 and 7 and noise, so I can just pick you up above the noise. Audio's good, though. QSL? Yeah, thanks very much. You're 5 and 7 into the southwest of Wiltshire. I'm covering the same. I'm having to use the modem for the background noise out. I've got a rather noisy neighbour with a load of shit generating God knows what he said, but he's unapproachable to get it sorted out, but it was most of the bag. But fantastic to hear. Your audio is fantastic, mate. Let me clear down here. I've got the things on, so I'll probably shout as well. Back to you then, Tom. Yeah, you're 5 and 9 now. Could you just repeat your call sign again for me, please? Yeah, it's a Mexico 7, Charlie, Victoria, Kilowatt, Operator Tony. You'll see what kit I'm running. I'm only running 6 watts at the moment. My daughter is and I can't leave it after it gets going on to the house. M7, okay, back to you then, Tom. Yeah, all received. You're in the log. All right, yeah, thanks very much for the contacts. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. All the best for 23. Yeah, well, you too. Thank you.
This is Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie. Nice one, guys. That's a great contact. What we'll do, we'll put a few more calls out and then we'll see if we can pass them
Happy New Year to me, Mum, if you're watching as well. I've not said Happy New Year yet. Morning, Andy. How you doing?
PG40, hello 40.
Yeah, it's not the best band conditions, Andy, today.
8 Alpha Alpha,
40 wasn't even open when we first came on. We were on 80 to start with, but then 40 did open up a bit.
This is Golf 8, Alpha Mike Charlie. Call in CQ on 40, over. Okay, well, we'll just throw it around. I can see Stuart, I think he's chatting on on YouTube. I'll see if I get a smile out of him. It's going to be delayed anyway. Right, G5STU, over to you.
Yeah, this is G5STU. I was just talking to the YouTube camera microphone. Andy Shaggy Bronson, I've forgotten his call sign. I think is it XXT? I've forgotten. Maybe that's Sean. But yeah, good morning to everybody in the chat, Bill. And yeah, Bill was asking what radio I'm using. It's the 101D here. So not had it very long, but very happy with it. This is almost a 101 net, Dave, because me, you, and Mike have all got the 101 of various. Well, you've got the MP, obviously. I wonder. Let's put it. I don't think Tony's taken me, but I wonder what radio Tony's got, and I'm not even sure if there's anybody else on the net, Dave. I was just making a coffee, so I've lost track a little bit. But yeah, I'm quite happy with the 101. Absolutely love it. I've got the 7300 as well and the 891, and it's just, the main thing about the 101D is just having the extra antenna inputs, isn't it? Being able to receive on one, transmit on another, and all that sort of stuff. And obviously with the Asus, the DX10 and the 101s is you get the fantastic noise reduction sort of filters as well, Dave, which I first experienced at our last field day using the DX10 for the first time. Absolutely phenomenal, Dave. But yeah, very happy with the 101. The plan for this year is to move out into the sticks, hopefully where we can get an almost zero noise level and actually make use of the radio properly and properly enjoy the hobby, Dave, without having to use Hat Green, because that would be nice. But I wonder actually, Mike, next time you get the microphone, have you actually considered doing one of these loops on the ground? I know you've got the mag loop there, but a loop on the ground might be a good way of reducing your noise. It's certainly worth a go. I think it's worth a go for anybody that's got a garden. I don't have a garden, so the best I can do is a loop in the loft. And I did try that, and it didn't really work very well. But with that, I'll put the microphone round to you, Mike. Like I said, I've lost track who's on frequency, so I'll go to the one that I know's there, and then you pass it on. So 2E0LWI from G5STU.
2E0LWI returning. I know I heard you mentioning it, Stu, about putting the loop on the ground. It's not something I've considered, to be honest with you. I mean, I could go to the extent of buying a rotator for the mag loop and no noise out that way, but to be honest with you, I'm just totally happy using Hat Green. The way you've done Station Master, where Hat Green mute when you press the pick TT, is absolutely fantastic. It's a lifesaver at my house. So I'm just absolutely content having my laptop on in front of me. I've got an external speaker that's sat above the radio, so the noise does, sound like it's coming out of the radio speaker. And yeah, I'm just happy listening through Hat Green. Like I say, the signals at Hat Green are roughly the same as what I get direct anyway, so I can give reasonably accurate signal reports through Hat Green. So yeah, it's not something I'm looking at messing about with at the moment, Stu, because my receive, I just enjoy it as it is. It works perfectly fine. So yeah, awesome. I'll throw it over to you, Dave, just to see if you've got any comments on the loop on the ground situation, whether it's something you've considered or not. So back to you, Golf 8, Alpha Mike Charlie from 2 Echo 0, Lima Whiskey India.
Yeah, Golf 8, Alpha Mike Charlie. Yeah, I have considered it. The thing is, because I've got the bazooka up and the long
Morning, Kev.
Excuse me. They seem to work really, really well.
Happy New Year, mate.
Any noise. Actually, I don't want to talk about it too much because you talk the gremlins on. But no, it is something that I could do. I do have enough room to do it. Maybe that's something in the summer that I could try to see if I can get the noise down to zero all of the time, which would be quite nice. But what I'll do, I'll throw it over to Tony. Mike 7, Charlie Victor Kilo. I think Stuart was asking what radio you were using there, Tony. Over to you.
Yeah, Mike 7, Charlie Victor Kilo is not in the group. I'm using Foxtrot Tango 818 November Delta. 6 watts into a vertical antenna.
Yeah, give us a call, Andy, if you can. Good to talk to you.
So maybe running 6 watts into the vertical, which is a stereo venom. I'm using the tuner to get her in band, but it seems to work, as you can probably see from my log. M7 CBK, back to the group.
Oh, thank you very much. Did you get that, Stuart?
Yeah, I was listening with one ear and replying to chat messages on the other, but I didn't actually. What was the radio, Dave?
So it's the Fox Tango 818ND. It's the one Yaesu have just stopped producing there, over.
Oh, Roger, yeah. Richard was saying about that the other night, wasn't he? But, he's sounding great. I think he said he was running about 6 watts, Dave. Is that right?
Yeah, Roger, he was. Yeah, so it's certainly doing the job. Well, let's do this, Stu. I don't think you've gone across to him yet. Can you give 2 Echo 0 Tango Yankee Yankee a call, and perhaps he can tell you about his working conditions there, over?
Yeah, we'll give it another go. 2E0 Tango Yankee Yankee, how copy? Golf 5, Sierra Tango uniform.
Yeah, good copy on you, mate. You were bid 5 and 9 into Caister, Lincolnshire. QSL?
Yeah, Roger. Well, actually, I've already logged you, haven't I? I'm confusing you with somebody else, but yeah. So is that the, what is it, 847, is that right?
No, this is the Yaesu 857 Delta using the GV5RV wire antenna. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. So is that just the HF radios, or is it one of these magical all-band jobs, over?
Yeah, it's one of them all-band jobs. It basically covers everything. QSL?
Yeah, Roger. We was talking to Richard from MLS about it on Friday, I think it was, and he was saying he says the price hasn't gone up yet, but he says as they start to run dry, the price will probably go through the roof. So yeah, if anybody's got any in stock, get them while you can, sort of thing. But have you had it long, over?
Echo 0 Tango Yankee returning. I think I've had it for, when I passed my M6 licence call, which was probably 2015, I paid about 450 quid for it, and now you're looking at about 550 second QSL.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah. Well, some of these older radios are just great, aren't they? Because the newer ones just don't do the same thing. I've got the Yaesu 891. I bought one a year and a half ago, and then I bought a 7300 and a 101D, and I actually sold my 891 to a local lad called Alex who'd only just passed his license. So I wanted to help him get on the air, so I sold him a load of gear that I had. I didn't really want to sell it, but I just wanted to help him on the air. And I sold the 891, a tuner, and a power supply to him, and I've regretted it ever since. So I've actually bought another 891 since for £425, which I still can't believe. That was only about 2 weeks ago. It was basically a Christmas present to myself. When you consider, a new 891, I think you're looking at £600-700, something like that. And I got one basically as good as new for £425. So I'm super happy with that. I'm planning to do a lot more portable next year. Actually, getting out on a hill with a battery and a bit of wire, walking up on top of a hill sort of job, rather than just going. What I tend to do is go portable, but I sit in my truck, put up a W5GI sort of inverted V dipole next to the C, and then just work lots of inter G, which is really good fun. So that's what I normally do, but I want to get out and do some more proper portable and actually get some exercise in the process. Tom, over.
All received. Other radios I've got are the military ones, like Klansman 320, 321. I usually do a lot of portable work with the Klansman 320. QSL?
Yeah, no, happy days. Yeah, I've never been anywhere near any of the older sort of military kit and what have you. But I was watching a video last night, actually. How boring on New Year's Eve! But I was watching some videos from the Antique Wireless Museum on YouTube, and it's sort of talking about the very early days of ham radio, from spark gaps all the way up. And yeah, it's pretty crazy that, you know, ham operators back at the very early days just basically had to build their own kit, but it was so simple, anybody could build it. You know, it wasn't like it was complicated. It's only about 3 components, bit of wire, a coil, and a battery or something. But yeah, it's a bit more complicated than that. I wonder, you say you had the M6, you've got the 2E0 now. Are you thinking about going for the 4 at some point, Tom, from G5STU?
Returning. Yeah, I bought the book over Christmas, which has just arrived, so I'm going to have a read through there and then, yeah, try and see if my club will put me in for it. QSL?
Yeah, fantastic. Well, I was, you know, for me, I just wanted to get it all out of the way very quickly, and I did all 3 in the space of about 6 months. But yeah, it's all well and good if you've got the time to study and you haven't got family and stuff like me to distract you and whatever. So I was able to just sort of dive into it for a few months and just get it all done out of the way. But it's a great feeling when you finally get that full, Tom, and you never have to open a book again. But what you find once you've got the full, you actually start learning because just from wanting to know, not because you have to know, which is a much better position to be in, because you're doing it because you want to do it. Tom, over.
Yeah, all received, yeah. Well, I'm not the brightest bulb in the box, so when I'm reading through the book, it's a bit daunting. So I ordered a radio kit. I think it was called a U-Bitex or something. So I built the radio over Christmas, so at least I've got like a better knowledge of the components. I learned better by doing things practically than reading a book, you know?
Yeah, Roger. Well, I actually watched a lot of videos from non-ham radio channels on YouTube, just channels talking about electronics, just going over all the components. You know, even though not necessarily in a ham radio context, but components are components. Doesn't matter what they're used for. They're all doing the same thing, and it's looking at the same components from a different context can kind of help you understand how they work and stuff. And there's some great videos. You know, YouTube's great, isn't it? You know, it's the free open university sort of thing. But yeah, and one of the YouTube channels that I would always recommend is I've started a sentence and I'm not going to be able to finish it now. No, it's come to me. It's the Cornish Ham. You've probably heard of it. The Cornish Ham YouTube channel. They've got some fantastic videos on there, and I would say that they're probably the ones that got me through the full. Tom, over.
Yeah, all received. Cornish Ham. Yeah, I'll check them out later. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. The videos are a little bit old now, but it's all still relevant, and it's worth learning. But okay, great to talk to you, Tom. And I'll put it back to you, Dave. Golf 8 AMC from G5STU.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, nice one, guys. That's nice to listen to. You can't beat a good waffle there, Stu. But yeah, this is Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie. Let's see if we've got anybody else listening in that wants to come in and join us. This is Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie. Calling CQ on 40, over.
Mike, Golf 1 India, Bravo, Sierra, Dave.
Yeah, station ended in Sierra.
Golf 1, Germany 1 India, Bravo, Sierra, Dave.
Got it. Oh, no, I haven't. Yeah, this I have. G1 IBS. Wayne, how you doing, sir?
Yeah, very well. Cracking signal. You're about 20 over. Hopefully you're getting me okay. Lovely to hear you. I missed you the other day. I sent you a message and I know you replied. Anyway, Happy New Year to you, buddy. Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie. Golf 1 India Bravo Sierra.
Oh, back at you, Wayne. Yeah, Happy New Year to you, sir. Great to hear your voice. You're 59 plus 10. A lovely copy into St Albans this morning. And welcome along to the Golf 8 AMC Skeg Net get together. And what we do, Wayne, is I'm going to pass you through the group, and you can get some signal reports to say hello to some of the other members and non-members. So if you take a standby, Wayne, G5STU, can you call Golf 1 IBS?
Yeah, Golf 1 India Bravo Sierra. Good morning, Wayne. This is Golf 5 Sierra Tango Uniform. Stu in Paul in Dorset, over.
Yeah, okay there, Stu.
Thank you very much for coming back to me. You got my call. The name is Wayne. The QGH here is 50 miles from central London in Surrey. A little town called Seal. Sierra Echo Alpha Lima Echo. Back to you.
Yeah, all received, Wayne. I see we worked back in May, I think it was. And yeah, I'm down in Poole, down on the south coast, just a stone's throw away from the water here. And most hams know it as the former home of Practical Wireless, although that's a bit before my time. I've only lived here for about 10 years, so it's all changed since those days. But great to get you in the log, coming through very loud today, and I'll wish you a happy New Year, sir. And thanks for calling into our little net here. We've got a few on frequency, so I'll not hold it with you too long. We'll get you passed around and give the opportunity to the other chaps to give you a signal report, Wayne. But with that, many thanks. I'll say 7 threes. I'll put it back to you. Golf 1 IBS G5 STU.
G5 STU, Golf 1 India Bravo Sierra. Yeah, cracking signal. I know Paul very, very well. I was down in Bournemouth 2 days ago in Westcliff. But yeah, I do know Paul. Normally go down there in the little parade where you got they sell the cockles, winkles, etc. right on the seafront there. 7-3 Stu, thanks ever so much. Big signal here. Back to you, Dave. Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie. Thanks for letting me join the group also. Golf 1 India Bravo Sierra.
You're more than welcome. Everybody's welcome. Well, what I'll do, Wayne, I'm going to get somebody else to give you a call. 2 Echo Zero, Lima Whiskey India. Can you call Golf 1, Italy Bravo Sierra?
Yeah, G1 IBS from 2E0LWI. How copy, Wayne?
Yeah, good morning to you. You're 5 and 9 here, no problem at all. I'm not sure where you are by the sound of your accent. Up north, I would think. But thank you very much for coming back. And I say, you're well over the 9. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll receive Wayne. I'm a bit croaky, so I do apologise. Name's Mike this side. Mike India Kilo Echo. Full of a cold and an hungover at the same time. So, yeah, but you're a lovely 5 and 9. You're probably +5. You're just over 5, 9 +5. And a lovely clear audio.
Just sending some Happy New Year messages to me family.
Place called Saddleworth. So yeah, I'm up north. I'm the northerner of the AMC Radio Club. But yeah, you're getting up here, no problem whatsoever. So Happy New Year to you. Golf 1, IBS from 2E0LWI.
2E0LWI, Golf 1 India Bravo Sierra returning. Yeah, very good signal here, buddy. And it's nice and quiet on this on 40 metres. I'm running the ICOM 7300, base mic, sugar mic 50. I know what you're going to say, Dave, and what you're thinking. Why haven't you got that Helio mic on? To be truthful, I'm reluctant to put it on. I know I should do. I'll get such good reports for this, but I must get it up and running. Sorry, Mike, I went off there. Yeah, from Manchester. Yeah, I've been to Manchester quite a few times. Back to you. 2E0 Lima Whiskey India and the group Golf 1 India Bravo Sierra.
Yeah, all copied, Wayne. Well, you don't need to use it because you're sounding awesome anyway. Nice, loud, clear audio. So no issues whatsoever there. 7300, I've had a 7300 cracking radio, and that was the first radio I bought when I became licensed. Using a Heil PR40 microphone this end into a FTDX 101 Delta, 50 watts, down into a magnetic loop antenna at the bottom of the garden, 2 metres above ground level. And that's pretty much it here. So yeah, awesome contact there, Wayne. Like I say, you're coming through lovely and strong. So I'll pass it back to Dave, Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie from 2 Echo Zero Lima Whiskey India.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, nice one, guys. Yeah, if you ever need any help with that, like I said to you before, Wayne, you're only a trip down, you just got to feed me coffee. Well, we're going to see if we can get a QRP station across to you now, Wayne. I'm sure you're going to hear him. Mike 7, Charlie Victor Kilo. Can you call Golf 1, Italy Bravo Sierra?
Golf 1, Lima Bravo Sierra, Mike 7, Charlie Victor Kilo, operator Tony.
Yeah, okay, Mike 7, Charlie, Victor Kilo, Golf 1, India, Bravo, Sierra. Yeah, I've got you, buddy. You're not too strong. You're about 5 and 2, 5 and 3. I'm not sure if I'm beaming your way. I have got a beam antenna, so I'm not sure exactly where you are, but thanks for coming back to me. M7, CBK, Golf 1, India, Bravo, Sierra. About you?
Golf 1, India, Bravo, Sierra, Mike 7, Charlie, Victor Kilo, returning round in the southwest of Wiltshire. I'm in a small village in a rural area, the small village of Easton Bar, right at the bottom of the hill. So it's quite hard, it's in a valley, but I can climb up the top of the hill and my little QRP radio seems to work well. M7 CBK, back to G1, IBS in the group.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'll turn the antenna slightly and you come up, you're 5 and 7, you're 57 now. Okay, lovely to talk to you, and I'll put it back to you, Dave. Thanks ever so much for letting me come in. Golf 8 Alpha My Charlie from Golf 1 India, Bravo Sierra in the group.
Yeah, good contact, guys. That's awesome. Well, we've got one more for you there. So stand by. 2 Echo 0, Tango, Yankee, Yankee. Can you call Golf 1, Italy, Bravo, Sierra?
Yeah, Golf 1, Italy, Bravo, Sierra. This is 2 Echo 0, Tango, Yankee, Yankee.
Yeah, my God, you're strong, buddy. You're about 30 over. Thanks ever so much for coming back to me. And I'm sure you've got the name as Wayne. Go ahead.
Yeah, got the name as Wayne. You're 5 and 9 plus plus. You're the strongest signal on here. QSL?
Yeah, whereabouts are you, buddy?
Our location is Caister, Lincolnshire. QSL?
Yeah, I thought you... Sorry, I should have left a bit of a pause there. I thought you was about 2 miles down the road, the way you're coming in.
Yeah, same to you, QSL.
Yeah, unbelievable this band, isn't it, really? So, lovely to talk to you, and I won't hold up. I'm sure there's a few other stations who'd like to call in, and Dave doing a superb job. Back to you, Dave. Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie, Golf 1 India, Bravo Sierra. Back to you.
Yeah, obviously, Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie. Well, it's been my pleasure to pass you around there, Wayne. Such a strong signal to me. It's like you parked on my drive or something, or you hooked into my coax. Absolutely outstanding. And it's always a pleasure to hear your voice. I know we haven't worked too many times, but I know we've had a few chats in the old messenger there. And it's great to work you around the club, the Golf 8 AMC, the AMC Radio Club, and to get some of the guys across to you there. Especially Tony, the QRP station, he's just running an 818, which is working really well for him. I wish you and yours all the best there, Wayne. Oh, actually, stand by, Wayne, stand by. Let me just check something. Mike 0, KCV, how copy Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie?
Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie from M0 KCV. Morning, gents. Morning, Dave.
Happy New Year, mate, and glad to see you had a lie-in this morning. Well deserved, well deserved. But listen, can you? I'm going to work you around the group instantly. So we'll get you across to Wayne first, just in case he needs to sneak off. So can you call Golf 1, Italy Bravo Sierra?
I certainly can. G1 IBS from M0 KCV. Happy New Year, Wayne. How's it going?
Yeah, Happy New Year to you, buddy. My God, you're about 40 over. Absolutely storming in. I'm not beaming your way, Kev. Go ahead.
Well, you must be beaming somewhere close to me, because you're 20 over this way as well, Wayne. And very, very strong. Isn't it funny? Sometimes I hardly hear you, or I can just make you out. And we're not a million miles away, but there's a lot of dirt in the way, Wayne.
Yeah, QSL. It's strange, isn't it? It makes a difference on bands. I was talking to Bulgaria earlier, very good for LZ4DJ Keith, you probably know him. And on 20, and I was struggling, and he said go up to 17. When we went up to 17 metres, he was like 20 plus. Mad, isn't it, how it varies? Go ahead.
Yeah, it is. Well, that's the joys of radio, mate, isn't it? It's, it is a size, but it's not an exact size, is it? It's, it never ceases to amaze me. Anyway, I won't hold it, Wayne. I'm trying to multitask here at the moment, talk and log at the same time. which is not working too well. So have a good one, mate. We'll catch you later. And over to you, David. Mike, G8AMC from M0KCV in the group.
Oh, thanks very much. Right, let's get you straight across to, let's switch it up a little bit. Where's my log? Why can't I see my log? Hold on, bear with me 1 second. There we go, that's better. Right, Kevin, can you call Mike 7, Charlie Victor Kilo?
Mike 7, Charlie Victor Kilo. Any copy? M0KCV.
M0 KVC, M7 CVK returning. Yeah, fantastic. You're +8. Little Jesus blown up, I think, with that signal. Fantastic there, Richard. Thank you very much. You're 5+20. 5+20. Back to you.
M7 CDK from M0KCV. 5 and 6 your report. Doing a fantastic job down into Surrey. 8 miles north of Gatwick. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you very much. Fantastic. Signal from your station. The little youngsters almost pushed off the table. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, weather conditions 6 knots into a Venom vertical that I use for the other band. It's the Delta Loop had to come down because of the wind where we live. It's pretty desolate, and the aerial gets blown to pieces. So just using this for now. I do have to wire up, but it needs a bit of charging and rerunning into the shaft. But it works well. Back to you there, sir.
Well, it's doing a fantastic job. If it ain't broke, don't try and fix it. Have a lovely day, my friend. And with that, I'll give the microphone back to you, Dave. G8AMC. Go ahead.
G8AMC. Kev, can you call 2 Echo 0, Tango Yankee Yankee?
2 Echo 0, Tango Yankee. That's it, I've sussed it now. I'm typing it as I'm saying it. From M0KCV.
Yeah, big signal. You're at 5 and 9++. Yeah, my call's 2 Echo 0, Tango Yankee Yankee. QSL?
Oh, Tango Yankee. Yeah, I mistyped. I put 2 tangos in instead of 2 Yankees. Yeah, 5 and 9 you report. Wonder what's your location, go ahead.
Yeah, you're a big 59++. Location here is Caister, Lincolnshire. I'm about 400 foot above sea level. QSL?
Oh yeah, do you know what? I don't think I've spoken up that way for a while. Used to speak to a couple of guys up that way on 11 metres on the Tuesday and Thursday night nets that always put out a great signal from up that direction.
Yeah, I think I've heard them on there as well, QSL.
Roger. Right, anyway, I won't hold it, and I'll go back to you, Dave. Not sure how many more you got, but we're flying through them.
Roger, we've got more, Kev. We've got 2 more, I think. So please give G5STU a call.
Golf 5, Sierra Tango uniform, M0KCV, cool?
Yeah, good morning, Kev. M0KCV, G5STU. And just to let Dave know, Andy, M7XTT, I think it is. I think he's in the wings waiting as well, Dave, when you next get the mic. But yeah, Kev, 5-9, over.
Yeah, also a 5-9 for you, very strong. I started listening to all this morning, Stu, on my phone, on my mobile phone, on your live stream, and I thought, what am I doing? I better get myself out in the shack, go ahead.
Yeah, Roger. Well, we had a bit of a problem getting set up. Me and Dave was here at, I don't know, 10 to 9 or thereabouts, and 40 metres wasn't open for Enter G, Kev. So we tried 80 metres, that was working. And I said to Dave, just I'm going to switch antennas so I can plug the amplifier in line on 80 metres. And he went off and checked 40 again, and it was suddenly open. So I had to change all the cables back again, Kev, over.
Oh, well, you got there in the end, and that's all that matters, mate. Yeah, doing great stuff and loving the live stream. And with that, microphone back to you, David. G8AMC to take. Go ahead, David.
G8AMC. Yeah, last one, and then we'll bring Andy in. So, Kevin, please call 2 Echo 0, Lima, Whiskey, India.
2 Echo 0, Lima, Whiskey, India. How about it, Mike? Any copy? Mike 0, Kilo Charlie Victor. Yeah, 5556. I've just got a strange pulse that's just come up on the frequency, but when that's not pulsing, yeah, 55 to 56, Mike, go ahead. Awesome, pal. At least I'm making a sense of you there. You young boy watching the phone last night, how did you say him back to you and zero KCV from 2 M0KCV, yeah, no, I went out till I think it was 10:30, and then I came back and went on the radio, had a little bit of a Zello chat with Dave, and then worked a bit of FT8, so yeah, it was quite good actually, but it meant that I stayed up till 1 o'clock in the shack, so hence why we're up.
Second.
Mike, and I'll put the mic back to you there, Dave, and let's get that other station in from M0KCV.
Oh, thank you very much. Nice one, Kev. Lovely to pass you around the group. Mike 7, X-Ray, Tango Tango. Our copy, Golf 8, Alpha Mike Charlie.
Yeah, Golf 8, Alpha Mike Charlie, M7XTT return. Yeah, good morning, Dave. Good morning, gentlemen. Yeah, you're about 5 and 7, Dave. I've been listening for a while. You was 5 and 9, but all the signals are up and down apart from a couple that I've had to attenuate there, go ahead.
Yeah, no bother at all. Well, you're 5 and 9 plus into St Albans, City of St Albans, mate. No bother at all. Great to hear your voice, and Happy New Year to you. What we do, Andy, we'll get you passed around the group as quick as we can. So if you take a standby, I'm going to get some people to give you a call and get some signal reports. So Golf 1, Italy Bravo Sierra, can you call Mike 7, X-Ray Tango Tango?
Break.
Yeah, go ahead, Bray.
Yeah, Mike 7, Golf Lima Sierra, I'll sit on the side for a bit, okay?
Yeah, okay, no problem. I'm sure Dave got that. Yeah, Mike 7XTT, Golf 1 India Bravo Sierra, back to you. Well, wow, yeah, Golf 1 India Bravo Sierra. Yeah, good morning, Wayne. Mike 7 X-Ray Tango Tango return. 59 plus 10. 59 plus 10 into Clacton on Sea and Essex, over. Yeah, okay. I don't know if I got the call right. Can you give me the call again? Yeah, sorry. It's Mike 7 X-Ray Tango Tango, over. Yeah, sorry, I had it down wrong. I just went to log you in and then someone in Somerset. I had Mike 6. Mike 7 XTT, big signal, 10-20 over, go ahead. Yeah, cheers for that, Wayne. Yeah, you're 20 over as well. The audio is fantastic there, really crystal clear, like you're sitting in the next room there, over. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm running the ICOM 7610 and the base mic, Sugar Mic 50, go ahead. Yeah, very nice too. Yeah, we've just got the little baby Yaesu FTDX10 with an end-fed half wave, only about 10 feet off the ground there. So my signals going out seem to be okay, but the signals coming in not so great there, over. Yeah, we're doing certainly a cracking job here anyway. Very, very good. And you got the same tower as me by the looks of it. And I see you got the hex beam, I think it is. Back to you for the final, and we'll put it back to Dave because someone else is trying to call in. Go ahead. Yeah, no problems there, Wayne. Yeah, I like the tower, but mine's starting to rattle, so I need to get it down when the weather's a bit fine. But yeah, thanks for taking the call there, Wayne. I'll hand it back to you, Dave. G8AMC from M7XTT, over.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, Mike 7, Golf Lima Sierra. If you could just take a standby, we're just going to work Mike 7, X-Ray Tango through the group, and then we'll work you through the group. So if you take a standby, and Andrew, standby also, I'm going to get somebody else to give you a call. 2 Echo 0, Tango, Yankee, Yankee. Can you call Mike 7, X-Ray Tango, Tango?
Yeah, Mike 7, X-Ray Tango, Tango. This is 2 Echo 0, Tango, Yankee, Yankee.
Yeah, good morning, Tom. 2 Echo 0, Tango, Yankee, Yankee from Mike 7, X-Ray Tango, Tango. At the moment, you're 5 and 9, 59 there, Tom, over.
Yeah, you're a big 59 plus location here in Lincolnshire, a little village called Caister, QSL.
Ah, QSL to Caister, yeah, know it quite well, yeah, well, you're 5 and 9 into Clacton on the Sea, this nice sunny but cold day there, over.
Yeah, over, yeah, same here. It's a bit warmer than it was the other week, though. So, yeah, great signal. So, let's pass it back to Dave. Thanks for the contact.
is Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie, the AMC Radio Club Net. Right, Mike 7, Charlie, Victor Kilo. Can you call Mike 7, X-Ray Tango Tango?
Mike 7, X-Ray Tango Tango. Do you read M7, Charlie, Victor Kilo? We're standing by.
Yeah, good morning, Tony. Mike 7, Charlie Victor Kilo from Mike 7 X-Ray Tango Tango. 5 and 7, 57 into Clacton on CNS. There, over.
Thank you very much there, Andy. You're 5 and 9 into the southwest of Wiltshire. Small village called Alton Barnes. Back to you, sir.
Yeah, lovely. Thank you very much for the 5 and 9. You're sort of up and down with the signals, but then that's happening with everyone. Cheers for taking the call there, Tone. I'll hand it back to Dave, so I don't want to hog it too much. G8AMC from M7XTT. Back to you, Dave. Break, Dave.
Yeah, I've got the break. Go ahead, quickly.
Yeah, sorry. It's Golf 1 India Bravo Sierra. My apologies, I have got to go. I've got a couple of phone calls just come through. I've got to attend. As you know, we run our own business, Dave. Go ahead.
Yeah, no bother at all, mate. Thank you ever so much for joining us this morning, and wish you and yours a happy new year.
Yeah, happy New Year to everyone. A real pleasure to come on, and everyone's good signal. Happy New Year to everyone. Back to you. Cheers, Dave.
You're welcome, mate. Anytime. Okay, Andy, stand by. Where were we at? Oh, we just done that one. Right, 2 Echo 0, Lima Whiskey India. Can you call Mike 7, X-Ray Tango Tango?
Mike 7, X-Ray Tango Tango from 2 Echo 0, Lima Whiskey India. Copy this one, Andy. Yeah, good morning, Mike. 2 Echo 0, Lima Whiskey India from Mike 7 X-Ray Tango Tango. About a 5 and 7 into Clacton on Sea this morning, Mike, over. Okay, all received on the 5 and 7. You're also a 5 and 7, Andy. 5 and 7 up Manchester. 10 miles east of Manchester, place called Saddleworth. Received? Roger, for the 5 and 7 at Saddleworth. Thanks very much, Mike. I won't hog it. Back to you, Dave. G8AMC from M7XTT, over.
Oh, thank you very much. G5STU, over to you.
Yeah, Mike 7 X-Ray Tango Tango. How you doing, Andy? G5STU 59.
Yeah, Golf 5 STU. Yeah, good morning, Stu. Yeah, you're 5 and 9. It's weird actually because since I've been listening to it for about half hour or so, you was about a 5 and 2, 5 and 3. You shot up to 5 and 9. So that's what's going in the log there, Stu. Hope you had a good New Year, mate. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I've not changed anything, so obviously bands are shifting round a little bit, but great to hear you, Andy. And I think you was watching the stream yesterday as well. So, yeah, good to hear you on the radio, mate, and Happy New Year. I'll not hold it, but great to hear your voice, mate. 7-3.
Yeah, 7-3, Stu. Back to you, Dave.
Nice one, Andy. Right, Mike 0 KCB, call Mike 7 X-Ray Tango Tango.
Mike 7 X-Ray Tango Tango from M0 KCB. Good morning to you, Andy. Very strong into Surrey this morning. 5 and 9 plus 5, sometimes plus 10. Go ahead.
Good morning, Kev. M0 KCV from M7XTT return. Yeah, you're a bit low to me today, Kev. You're only 5-9 plus 25. In between the 5-9 plus 20 and 5-9 plus 30 today, Kev. Very, very clear audio though. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, yeah, I can't take any, what do you call it, for the audio. That's all down to Mr. Bob Heil and the video on the MLS site where he explained how to set the radio up. But, yeah, I'm not going to change anything. And I've got other microphones I could try, but I'm frightened to because it sounds so good. Anyway, have a lovely day and let's get that break station in. Over to you, Dave. G8AMC in the group. Go ahead, Dave.
Oh, thank you very much. Andy, that is everybody in the group at the minute, but stand by, we've got one to bring in. And thank you ever so much for letting me work you around the group this morning. It's been my pleasure. So let's go for the break station, if he's still there, Gary. Mike 7, Golf Lima Sierra. Break.
Yeah, Mike 7, Golf Lima Sierra. Good morning, Dave. Good morning, everyone. Yeah, as you know, the name's Gary. GTH is just outside Reading in Berkshire. Over.
Yeah, no bother at all, Gary. You're lovely 5 and 5 into St Albans here. I think you got the name, it's David, and this is the Golf 8 AMC Net that we're running here, Skeg Stroke Get Together. Didn't think it would be much this morning, but it turned out to be the best one of the week, which is fantastic. And thanks to everybody for calling in. So with that said, I'll just pass it back to you for a quick one. If you can just give me my signal report again, that'd be amazing, and we get you passed around the group.
Is that any better, Tim?
Yeah, all copied there, Dave. Your signal report is 5.9. You're just over 5.9, sort of 5.9 plus 10 at times, but yeah, a solid 5.9 down here into Berkshire. Yeah, I've sort of been listening for about 10 minutes or so, so I've got some signal reports for people if they want them. Back to you.
Yeah, lovely job. Thank you for the 5 and 9. And with that, I'll get you to take a standby. I'm going to get some people to give you a call. So we go from the top of the page. Mike 7, X-Ray Tango Tango. Can you call Mike 7 Golf Lima Sierra?
Yeah, cheers, Dave. Yeah, Mike 7 Golf Lima Sierra. This is Mike 7 X-Ray Tango Tango. The name's Andy. Over.
Yeah, Mike 7, X-Ray Tango Tango. Yeah, good morning, Andy. As you know, the name is Andy's Gary. Yeah, lovely clear signal from you there. Solid 5.9, over.
Yeah, nice one. Cheers, Gary. You're also 5.9 plus about 5 there. 59 plus 5 into Clacton on TN6 there, over.
Yeah, got that, Andy. You were 5.9 plus 10 on your last over, so yeah, really picked up them. Crystal clear audio. Yeah, great signal. Back to you.
Yeah, nice one. Cheers there, Gary. M7 GLS from M7XTT. I'll hand it back to Dave because he's doing a grand job there, Dave. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I do enjoy being in the chair. I do enjoy it. Right, Mike 0, KCV. Call Mike 7, GLS.
M7 GLS from M0 KCV. Morning to you, Gary. 5 and 9, you're reporting to Surrey. Go ahead.
Yeah, morning, Kevin. Yeah, 5.9 plus 20 into Reading. Sounds like you're sort of sat up outside the front of the house there. Booming signal from your QTH, over.
Oh, fantastic job, mate. Fantastic job, and great to get you in the log. I think for the first time, actually. I'll have a check when I upload. I won't hold it. There's a few to get through, and hopefully we get some more callers as well. So back to you there, Dave. G8AMC. Away you go.
Oh, thank you very much. Right. Mike 7, Charlie Victor Kilo. Can you call Mike 7 GLS?
We're giving it a go, Mike 7. Golf Lima Sierra, 7, Charlie Victor Kilo. How do you read me, sir? Back to you.
Yeah, Mike 7, Charlie Victor Kilo, Mike 7, Golf Lima Sierra turning. Yeah, good morning, Tony. Yeah, we've spoken before.
No, you don't do that, Tim. Quite a few on this morning, actually. Very busy net. We started on 80 metres because 40 wasn't open at 9 o'clock, but it's coming good now.
Coming up and down like the guys have said today. And then it's up to 6 watts into a vertical. But I can hear you, sir. I'd say 5 and 7.
A few new voices as well, which is always good.
Yeah, roger on that, Tony. I'll give you a 5, 6, 5, 7 all this way. Back to you.
Yeah, M7 CVK, M7 Golf. Thanks very much, Gary. I'll hand it back to G8AMC, Dave. Back to you, sir.
Oh, thanks very much, guys. Good contact, that. 2 Echo 0, Tango, Yankee, Yankee. Can you call Mike 7, GLS?
Mike 7, GLS. Do you copy? 2 Echo 0, Tango, Yankee, Yankee.
2 Echo 0, Tango, Yankee, Yankee from Mike 7, Golf Lima Sierra. Yeah, got a copy on you there. You're about 5 by 8. A little bit quiet, but you are making the trip, over.
Yeah, thanks for the 5 and 8. Yeah, you're coming through at 5 and 9. I have got a bit of noise with you though, but you are 59 on the radio. QSL?
Yeah, QSL there. Yeah, you picked up at 5, 5, 9 also there. The audio's a little bit quiet at my end, so there is a bit of noise, but you came through 5, 9 also. Back to you.
Yeah, brilliant. M7 GLS, this is 2 Echo 0, Tango, Yankee, Yankee. Let's pass it back to Dave in the chair.
Oh, thank you very much. Right, let's see. G5STU, can you call Mike 7, GLS?
Yeah, Mike 7, Golf Lima Sugar. How copy? Golf 5, Sierra Tango uniform.
Yeah, Golf 5, Sierra Tango uniform. Yeah, good morning, Stuart. Yeah, you're 5.9 plus 10 into Reading. Lovely clear signal. Back to you.
Yeah, fantastic. You're about a 5 and an 8 with me. Bit of a compromised antenna system at this end, so I'll probably transmit better than I receive. But yeah, 5 and 8, no problems taking you, Gary. And yeah, thanks for calling into our little New Year's Day net today here from the Golf 8 AMC Radio Club. Great to hear some new voices on the radio today. And I'll just take the opportunity to wish everybody on frequency a happy new year. And we're also live streaming on Facebook and YouTube as well, just for anybody that wasn't aware. So hello to everyone in the chat. We've got Tim, G5TM there, and a few others. Andy I see's in there as well. So hello to anybody in the chat. And yeah, 5-9, well 5-8 this way, Gary. Great to hear you today, and happy New Year to you, sir. Over.
Yeah, all copy there, Stuart. Many thanks for the 5-8, much appreciated. Yeah, say for everybody, the equipment this end is an ST991. We're running 10 watts into a multi-band end-fed, which is up at about 5 metres, tuned by a MAP 30 ATU. I've also got one of these HF 360 verticals, but the end-fed seems to work better on 40 metres. Back to you.
Yeah, but I've got the HF 360 vertical here as one of my receive antennas. I use it for transmit on the higher, on 20 and up, but for 40 I use it for receive only. It seems to be, it has the best signal to noise ratio compared to the antennas that I've got in the attic. Transmitting on a double bazooka in the attic via an ACOM amplifier. FT101D is the radio, so I think we're doing about 300 watts. Thereabouts, 300 to 400 watts I think it is. Great to hear you, Gary. I'll put it back to the chair and we'll see who else David's got for you. Golf 8 AMC from G5STU.
Golf 8 AMC, thanks a lot, Stuart. And right, we've got one more for you, Gary. So pin your ears back, best till last and all of that. 2 Echo 0 Lima Whiskey India. Can you call Mike 7 GLS?
Okay, Mike 7 GLS. Do you have a copy on 2 Echo 0 Lima Whiskey India? 2 Echo 0 Lima Whiskey India. Yeah, good morning, Mike. Yeah, got a copy on you there. You're about 5x8, a little bit quiet, but yeah, the signal 5x8. So you're perfectly readable, over. Okay, Gary, thanks for the 5x8. You're a 5.6 up into Manchester. Happy New Year to you. Hope you've had a nice time. A little bit hungover here today, but it was worth it. We had a good night. Back to you, M7 GLS from 2E0 LWI. Yeah, Mike 7, Golf Lima Sierra returning. Yeah, all copy there, Mike. Hopefully the hangover headache disappears pretty good. We had a quiet New Year's Eve. Partner was working till 10 last night, and then she was back in at 7 this morning. So a very quiet one for us. So we'll have a couple of sherbets maybe later on in the week or something. Anyway, many thanks for the signal report, and I'll pass it back to you, Dave. G8AMC from Mike 7 Golf Lima Sierra.
Yeah, nice one, Gary. No, it's been an absolute pleasure to pass you around the group this morning. Wish you a happy new year, and if you want to stay around. I'll keep you on the card, and if we get anybody else call in, we'll work you through to them as well. So happy new year to you. This is Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie in company, G8AMC in company, QRZ.
2 Echo 0 Alpha Oscar Oscar.
2 Echo 0 Alpha Oscar Oscar. Good morning, the name's David.
Yeah, good morning, David, from 2 Echo 0 Alpha Oscar Oscar. The name here is Rob, Romeo Oscar Bravo. Location is 8 miles east of the town of Blackpool, here on the northwest coast. And just a quick rundown, David. I'm copying you 5 and 3 to 5 and 5. Mike 0 Kilo Charlie Victor, Kevin 55, 2E0 Tango Yankee Yankee 59. Mike 7 XTT 5353, Mike 7 Golf Lima Sierra 5151, 2E0 Lima Whiskey India 5 and 252,
Golf 5 Sierra Tango Uniform 5 and 151, and Mike 7 Charlie Victor Kilo, just a 4 and 1, a 41. So there we go, a quick rundown for you, Dave. G8AMC 2E0 Alpha Oscar Oscar.
Oh, thank you very much, Rob. Thanks for all that information. But what we'll do, if it's okay with you, we'll work you through those stations and you can give them those reports direct. And can you call 2 Echo Zero Alpha Oscar Oscar?
2 Echo Zero Alpha Oscar Oscar. Well, good morning, Bob. The name this end is Gary. You're about 5 by 6, about 5 by 6 down here in Reading, over.
Yeah, QSL Gary, copy the 5 and 6. Unfortunately, I'm not getting you quite as well. I'm running a Yaesu Fox Tango 891 with a Hell-made a horizontal loop antenna on the roof of the house, running into an ATU and running 50 watts, 50 watts, Gary. From 2E0, Alpha Oscar Oscar, over.
Yeah, all copy there, Bob. I think it's your 50 watts you're pushing the signal up down to me here, so, and plus the fact my 10 watts is going uphill to you, over.
Yeah, roger, roger. Well, at least we made the contact, Gary. Okay, many thanks indeed for the radio report and the contact. I'll hand it back to Dave. G8AMC 2E0 Alpha Oscar Oscar.
Golf 8 Alpha Mark Charlie on the AMC Clubnet. Thank you very much, Rob. Right, Tango, Mike 7, X-Ray Tango Tango, over to you.
Yeah, cheers, Dave. 2 Echo Zero Alpha Oscar Oscar. This is Mike 7 X-Ray Tango Tango. The name's Andy, over.
Yeah, QSR Andy, I'm copying you very well. My meter tells me it's 5 and 3, but I think it's a little bit stronger than that. Just a lazy meter, I think, on the 891 sometimes. I think it's stronger than a 5 and 3. We're going to go off the meter, what it's telling me, Andy, over.
Roger there, Rob. No problems. You're about 5 and 5 to me, but everybody's dropping down at the moment. So if I don't reply to any more calls, Dave, it's because I've lost everything this end. But yeah, 5 and 5 there, Rob. Go ahead.
Yeah, morning, Edmund. Happy New Year to you.
Thanks very much indeed, Andy. G8AMC 2E0AWR.
Oh, thank you very much. Mike 0 KCV, over to you.
Thank you, Dave. 2 Echo Zero Alpha Oscar Oscar. Any copy, Rob? M0 KCV.
Yeah, QSL Kevin. Yeah, no problem at all with you. You're peaking at 5 and 6 at 56 with me, Kevin, over.
Well, you're right in the noise with me, Rob. I am taking you. 5 and 3 is the best I can give you, I'm afraid, but I think you're doing a fantastic job. Go ahead.
Yeah, QSL on the 5 and 3, Kevin. Thanks very much indeed. From okay, thanks very much, Kevin. Dave, G8AMC 2E0AWR.
Oh, thank you very much, Golf 8 AMC. 2 Echo Zero Tango Yankee Yankee, over to you.
2 Echo Zero Alpha Oscar Oscar. This is 2 Echo Zero Tango Yankee Yankee.
Yeah, QSL, good morning, Tom. You're a good, strong 5 and 7 to 5 and 9. You're the strongest with to me in the net this morning. What's the location, Tom? Go ahead.
Yeah, the location is Caister, Lincolnshire. Your radio report with me, I've got 5 and 7 and noise, and you're sort of just bouncing out my noise level, so you're about 5, 7, 5, 8. QSL?
Yeah, QSL on the 5758 from Caister. Yeah, I was over that way in summer this year, so a very nice part of the country. Not been over there before, but very much enjoyed it, Tom. 2E0 Tango Yankee, 2E0 Alpha Oscar Oscar in the group, handing back to G8AMC. Go ahead, Dave.
Oh, thank you very much. Mike 7 Charlie Victor Kilo. Can you call 2 Echo Zero Alpha Oscar Oscar?
Yeah, Mike 7 Charlie Victor Kilo from 2E0 Alpha Oscar Oscar. I am struggling to copy you, Tony. I've got to give you a 3-4x1 is the best I can give you, Tony. I'm really struggling to copy you, over. Yeah, QSL Tony, you came up on that last over, so it was very much QSB signal with you, but yeah, just try again, Tony, just go again, over. No, I've lost him now, Dave. G8AMC, back to you from 2E0AOO.
Well, you made the contact nonetheless, so well done. He's the QRP there, so he's doing an excellent job. Excellent job. Right, next, G5STU, go ahead.
Excuse me, 2 Echo 0 Alpha Oscar Oscar. Rob, how copy? Golf 5 Sierra Tango uniform.
Yeah, good morning, Stuart, and a Happy New Year. 501, Stuart, 51 is the radio report. Once again, it's a difficult copy with you, Stuart. What's the radio report, please? G5STU 2E0AOO in the group.
Yeah, you're 5 and 5 with QSB. 5 and 5 with QSB. 55, Robert, over.
Yeah, QSL, Stuart, copy 5 and 5, copy the 55. Thanks very much indeed, Stuart, and I think it's back to you there, Dave. G8AMC 2E0AOO.
G8AMC, thank you very much. Right, 2 Echo 0 Lima Whiskey India, over to you.
Okay, 2 Echo 0 Alpha Oscar Oscar. Do you have a copy on 2 Echo 0 Lima Whiskey India?
Yeah, QSL indeed, I do indeed, Mike. 2 Echo 0 Lima Whiskey India from 2E0 Alpha Oscar Oscar. You're 5 and 3 with me, Stuart. I believe, sorry, Mike, I beg pardon. I believe you're over in Saddleworth. I used to live over that way about 20 years ago now. A place called Lidgate. I wonder if you know it, Mike, over.
I do know Lidgate, Rob. I'm 2 minutes from Lidgate. I'm just at the bottom of the hill, just down from Lidgate towards Greenfield, received. And just to give you a signal report, you're a 5 and 5 there, Rob.
Yeah, QSL on the 5 and 5. Well, you live in a beautiful part of the world. I love there at Lidgate. Not great when it was heavy snow. I had to dig myself out quite a few times, Mike, over.
Yeah, it's lovely, a lovely place in the summer, but horrendous in winter. But that's what we get for living in such a lovely location. You know, we're right on the Pennine here, aren't we? So yeah, cheers for that, Rob. I'm glad to get you in the log to Blackpool. I always struggle with Blackpool from here. All of my Blackpool contacts have been when I was in Blackpool. I used to have a static caravan at Martin Mere, received.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, well, Martin Mere is just down the road from me. As I say, I'm about 8 miles away from Blackpool, near a village called Great Eccleston. So you may know it, or you may not, I'm not too sure. There we go, Mike. I'll just put it back to you very quickly to see if you do know the village of Great Eccleston, over.
Yeah, I do know Great Eccleston, Rob. I do know it. I've been there a few times. I've roamed around Blackpool and Lytham, etc. I've got a camper van at the moment, so we do still get over there into Lytham and into Blackpool and Cleveland, etc. So we do go that way a couple of times a year. We do like it. We sold the static caravan when the kids grew up and they weren't too bothered about going anymore. But me and the wife still go there in the camper van. So maybe I'll make contact with you this year while I'm over there, Rob. So anyway, Happy New Year. Great to get you in the log, and I'll pass it back to you for the final, Rob, and then pass it back to Dave. So 2 Echo 0 Alpha Oscar Oscar from 2E0 LWI.
Yeah, 2E0 LWI, 2E0 Alpha Oscar Oscar. Okay, that's great stuff, Mike. Yeah, from sunny Blackpool. Thanks very much indeed for the contact. G8AMC, Dave, back to you, over. Oh, thank you very much, and thank you for letting me pass you through some of the stations we've got on frequency this morning. It's been an absolute pleasure there, Rob, over. Yeah, thank you very much indeed. Nice to be a part of it, and Happy New Year all round. We had a quiet one. We watched the fireworks from London. Absolutely fabulous. I think it knocked spots off everybody else's. They put on a really good show. You saw it, Dave, over? Yeah, I think you're right. I thought the same thing whilst watching it last night. I thought it was absolutely amazing, and they had that chap on from TikTok that did the Eurovision, and he's just amazing. So it was a really good evening, actually. Right, well, with that, I'm going to put a few more calls out, but just for everybody that's listening, this is the Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie, the AMC Radio Club. If you want to find out a little bit more about this online virtual club, and we do get to meet face-to-face, and just Google the call sign, Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie, 77 members worldwide. This is Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie listening, and calling CQ on 40, over. Right, I think that is a sign that it's time to go and get some breakfast and a cup of coffee. It really has been my pleasure to pass everybody around this morning, so feel free to stay on frequency, and what we'll do, we'll just pass it around to everybody to say their bye-byes, but wish you all a happy 2023 from both myself, David, Mike Zero Tango, Papa Tango, and also the AMC Radio Club. So what we'll do, if I pass it over to G5STU, then 2 Echo Lima, Whiskey India, then Kevin, and then you can pass it on to Tom, Tony, Andy, Gary, then Rob. But if you forget the order, don't worry. But 73, everybody. This is Golf 8 Alpha Mike Charlie, going clear, but listening for the finals. Take care, bye-bye.
Mike 7, Delta Papa Alpha.
Yeah, Mike 7, Delta Papa Alpha. Alex, how you doing? I'll just bring you in quick. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks for bringing me in there, Stu. Just wanted to say Happy New Year to everyone on frequency.
Yeah, no problems, Alex. Good to hear your voice, mate. I won't pass you round because we're just about to clear. But I'll let David, if you're still there, do you want to just say hello quick?
Yeah, Mike 7, Delta Papa Alpha. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, David. Thanks for holding the net there. I've been a little bit busy and been in and out of it, but I will publish some signal reports in the group chat. Back to you there.
Thanks very much. Lovely to hear your voice, Alex, and wish you and yours a happy 2023. And I'll pass it back to Stuart for his final, and then if you can pass it on, Stu. 73 for now.
Yeah, 7 threes, Dave, and yeah, you're about a 5 and an 8 this way, Alex. If you just give me a quick report, I'll get you in the log because I'm not on the old Discord or whatever. But what's my report, Alex?
Yeah, Stuart, your report. There's been QSB on everyone, but you've been between a 5-3 and a 5-7. Normally a 5-7, but you have dropped back to 5-3 during QSB. Back to you.
Yeah, cheers, Alex, and thanks for calling in. But yeah, if you was a few minutes earlier, we would have passed you around, but we're all about to clear now. We've been here for a couple of hours, so yeah, time to get some breakfast, I think. And okay, with that, thanks, Alex. I'll say 7 threes and wish everybody on frequency a happy new year. Excuse me. Any shortwave listeners, anybody watching on the live streams as well? There's about 11 in there at the moment, so happy new year, everybody. Thanks for being there. Thanks for the support, and yeah, onwards and upwards. Let's hope it's a better year than the last few that we've had. 7 threes all. Thanks for being there. Round to Mike 2E0 LWI. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, Stuart. Alex, if you can hear me, M7 Alpha, you're a 5 and 6, 5 and 6. If you just want to come back with a quick radio report. Yeah, you were, sorry, what was your call again, sorry? Yeah, it's 2 Echo Zero, Lima Whiskey India, it's Mike. 5 and 6 to me, Alex.
You were a 5 and 4. You stayed a 5-4 constantly throughout the time I was on the net there.
Okay, awesome. Just look in the log there, Alex. That's the first time we've made contact. So I'll wish Happy New Year, and everybody else who's been on the net. Fantastic. It's good to get everybody in. I don't think I've missed anybody out. So Happy New Year to everybody, and hope you have a good time, and hope we make lots of contacts this year. So everybody take care. 7-3s from me to Echo Zero Lima Whiskey India. I'll pass it over to you, Kev. M0 Kilo Charlie Victor.
M0 Kilo Charlie Victor. Yeah, well, thank you very much, gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. And for you, Alex, Mike 7 Delta Papa Alpha, you are getting passed around because we're all giving you signal reports. 5 and 6, your report into Surrey. Alex, go ahead.
Yeah, thank you, Kev. That's great. You were 5 over and you were 10 over at times. In the clear. Back to you.
Oh, well, thank you very much for the flowers. And, yeah, great to hear you. And perhaps tomorrow, I'll get out of bed a bit earlier and, yeah, and I won't miss out on so many contacts. Have a lovely day, guys. I'm not sure where it goes, Stu. I'm not sure who I've got next on my list. So I'm gonna try 2 Echo Zero, Tango Yankee Yankee. Go ahead.
Yeah, 2 Echo Zero, Tango Yankee Yankee returning. Yeah, thank you very much for letting me have a go on your net. Appreciate it. Big thanks to Dave, and yeah, absolutely, it's been brilliant. A very good net where everybody gets an equal opportunity to say something, which doesn't happen on a lot of other nets where I've been listening. So big Happy New Year to everybody, and I'll be listening out for you all again. 73s from 2 Echo Zero, Tango Yankee Yankee.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure where it goes now, gents. Any ideas, Jen?
Yeah, cheers, Tom, and good to hear some new voices on the net today as well. And that's what it's all about, giving everybody an equal chance to have a bit of mic time and hand out some reports. Not sure who else is still on the frequency. I think Wayne's cleared. Who else was there? Anybody else on frequency wants to say they're 73s, then take the mic now.
Yeah, cheers, Stu. M7XTT, 73s. And just a quick message for Alex. M7 DPA. You're 5 and 6 into Clacton on CN6 today there, Alex.
Thank you, Andy. You were 5 and 8 into Plymouth. 73s.
Lovely. Cheers for the 5 and 8. And I hope it's Ipswich first and Plymouth second there. Anyway, 73.
Yeah, cheers, guys. Anybody else?
Yeah, Mike 7 Golf Lima Sierra.
Yeah, go ahead, Gary.
Yeah, Mike 7 Golf Lima Sierra. Yeah, just thanks everybody for letting us in. Wish you all a happy new year. Couple of quick messages. Alex, M7 DPA, you're 5 by 6 into Reading. And a trust by the Ipswich Plymouth first and second message just now from, I'm not sure who it was. You're referring to League One. Well, I'm a Pompey fan, so we'll be trying to keep up with you. Back to you guys.
Up the town.
Right, cheers, guys. I think that's everybody. Is there anybody else wants to give Alex a quick report before we clear?
5.
Oh, we doubled. Sorry, go again. Yeah, this is G5STU. Anybody else want to say 7-3s before we close the net?
Mike 0, Mike November Golf.
Yeah, Mike 0, Mike November Golf. I'll just close the net. So the net's now closed. G8AMC Radio Club New Year's Day net. Thanks everybody that called in. I think most people have cleared now. But Mike 0, Mike November Golf, I think it was. I'm happy to give you a quick report there. Go ahead.
Okay, many thanks and apologies for waking up and rolling out of bed late. I think that's Skier, isn't it? Golf 5 Sierra Tango uniform. Nice to talk to you for what's possibly the first time, actually. You're 5 and 9 down here on the west of Sussex coast. My name is Ed, Echo Delta, Echo Delta. Slightly the worse for wear, but not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Over.
Yeah, good morning, Ed. I think I saw you. You were in the live chat, weren't you, a little while back? I think I saw you in the chat there. But morning, Ed. I don't drink myself. I did years ago, but I kind of, yeah, I've just sort of, I don't know. I'm 45 now, and I don't like having hangovers, Ed. But that's about the only reason why. But I do like a drink from time to time. But I didn't drink last night. But yeah, I imagine there's a few sore heads this morning. But it's been a quiet frequency today. There was a bit of QRM when we started about 9 o'clock, but it's been quite nice. So I've been able to hear most stations and not any QRM from adjacent frequencies. So maybe that's the upside of many operators not being able to get themselves out of bed this morning. Ed, go ahead.
Well, yes, indeed, and there's usually a lot more noise on 40 metres than there is right now, so maybe all the neighbours are still in bed as well and haven't turned their fairy lights and their nasty plasma TVs and switch mode power supplies on yet. Anyway, good to get you in the log, Stu. I can't remember if we've actually spoken on air before, so if we haven't, nice to make the first contact, and if we have, then apologies from my side for not remembering. Got a memory like a sieve sometimes. Running 100 watts this end from an ICOM IC7300 into an inverted V dipole, quite low to the ground, so pretty good for working around the UK. And you are a genuine 5 and 9. Genuine 5 and 9. How about that? Golf Office Sierra Tango uniform, Mike 0, Mike November Golf.
Yeah, thanks for the 5 and 9. You're a good 5 and 9 this way as well. And according to my log, it's the first time as well. And yeah, I think we're about 66 miles apart according to my little map here. So yeah, thanks for coming in and saying hello. I wish you a happy new year. And yeah, if you were 10 minutes earlier, we would have passed you round all the guys on frequency. But yeah, we've been here a couple of hours now, and I think most people are clearing and going off to get some breakfast, or possibly even back to bed. Ed, 400 watts into a double bazooka in the attic. FTDX 101D is the radio. And yeah, it's been great speaking to everyone this morning. A lot of new voices as well, which is fantastic. And we will be back on tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock or thereabouts on 40 metres. If anybody wanted to join us again tomorrow, if band conditions allow. But with that, Ed, I'll say 7 threes for now. I'm going to QRT here and close down the stream as well. I'm live streaming at the moment on YouTube and Facebook, and I'm going to go and get some breakfast as well. Great to hear you, Ed. You have a fantastic day, and Happy New Year. Over.
I spoke too soon, if you can hear me. One of the neighbours has just turned something on, and I've now got F9 of noise on 40 metres. Wonderful. The timing was great, wasn't it? Golf 5 Sierra Tango uniform. Happy New Year for 2023 from Mike 0, Mike November Golf. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye, Ed, if you can hear me, and thanks for calling in. 7-3, best wishes to everyone on frequency, all the shortwave listeners and viewers and what have you. G5S to you with the G8AMC Radio Club Net. Now closing down, frequency is clear. Many thanks, bye-bye.
73, Stu.
Yeah, thanks, Joe. Cheers, gents. Catch you all later.
Yeah, bye-bye, all. Right, there we go. Thanks anybody on the stream. It says there's 8 viewers at the minute. It's been a good little net this morning, actually. Lots of new voices, which is fantastic. Thanks everyone that called in or was watching. And yeah, have a good new year. 73, bye-bye.